Hi, in this video we're going to be talking about the SSC system that you'll use as a peer advisor. We're going to just go over the very basics in this video, and in following videos and modules we'll talk more about uses of the system. Once you log into our test site, uo.campus-training.eab.com, once you log in with your UO Duck ID sign-in, you should see a menu like this once you have advising access. You'll have a staff homepage that you'll be able to do staff work from. And you also are a student here at the University of Oregon, so if you click this drop-down menu and click Student Home, you'll be able to see your student information. You'll be able to schedule an appointment with an advisor if they have set availability in the system. And I'm using a test account, so nothing's in here, but as a real student, you'll see your class schedule and information that you can connect with as well. You'll also be able to see any advising reports that have been shared with you. You'll be able to see a calendar that has your classes and upcoming advising meetings, and you can use it for more things if you'd like. And you can also send messages through the system to professors or staff. Going back to that staff homepage, you will see this kind of blank information here about you won't have any assigned advising students since you're a student yourself. So this is always going to be empty. If at the instruction of your supervisor or your program director, you end up creating something like a watch list or a saved search, which we'll detail in further trainings, then you'd be able to use this drop down to click and go to one of those options. The most important things are going to be that you'll be able to see previous reports that you've made. You won't be able to read the details of those reports, but you'll be able to see who it was that you met with and when, and you'll be able to talk to your supervisor if you have questions or edits you need to make. You can see if you do scheduled appointments as a peer in your department, any upcoming appointments that have been scheduled with you. And you're also going to need to set availability in the system. And the most important thing that many of you will be using on a day-to-day basis is going to be this appointments queue. If you work on a drop-in basis as a peer, you'll be primarily looking at this middle queue right here, the students in my queue, and your department will let you know how they indicate whether an appointment for drop-in is for a peer advisor or not. If you're using appointments as a peer in your department, then you'll be using this top box as well, students checked in for appointments. We'll go over how to use each of those in a further training, but I just wanted to see that for a start. So those are the things you can find at home. Again, on most day-to-days, you're probably going to use this appointment queues button the most after you set up availability. You can also do things like look at the home. You can always navigate home with the home. You can go to conversations. You can go to your calendar. You can set reminders on certain students that you need to follow up with. You can do advanced searches, or you can do searches and lists that you have set up. And all of those things we'll talk about in a further video. So take some time to walk through the homepage. If you see this yellow sidebar, it confirms that you're in the training site. You can't break anything in this site. You can send messages and they go to a dummy email account. So feel free to test things out. And when you're ready, go along to the next module and we'll get started on setting up your availability.